Many of the victims who survived that attack, they are still being treated at local hospitals.
Yeah, Meg Farris is joining us with an update on the victims who are still recovering in the hospital and some of them now at home. Meg?
Yes, and Katie and Charisse, we're getting new updated numbers today from LCMC. Let me just read some of these to you. We mentioned yesterday that 26 patients had come here to UMC, which has the Level 1 Trauma Center, which is able to treat the most critical of patients, especially with all the trauma. So here's what we have now. 16 are still in this hospital and 8 are in ICU. As a total, they not only had the 26 that was brought into them from the scene, but they had 4 transferred from other hospitals here who needed a higher level of care. So that's a total of 37 patients at LCMC hospitals, because there were others at Truro, East Jeff, and at Tulane. Now, as we mentioned yesterday, the Level 1 Trauma Center here sees the highest number of penetrating wounds per capita in the country. This is a well-trained staff, but what they had to deal with yesterday was very difficult. Take a listen.
This is probably the single largest number of critically ill patients that we've seen in a very short period in MCI. Unfortunately, we had some other incidents over the years, but I think really the number and the volume of the critical patients, as well as the very short time frame of receiving those patients, is what made this incident unfortunately unique for this hospital. But it was also something that our people have trained for and we're ready to do.
And Dr. Elder explained not only were they ready to do resuscitating, saving lives, bringing people into emergency surgery to stop the wounds and the bleeding and everything, but they also had the task yesterday, all these men and women in healthcare had the task of talking to families, letting them know, yes, we do have your child or your loved one, or no, we don't, and reuniting all of them and figuring out who they had in the hospital. So a very difficult task over more than 12 hours. They were nonstop yesterday, and we'll have more on this story coming up. Reporting live from UMC, Meg Farris, WWL, Louisiana.